What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. I'm Craig, and we're going to be going over the Bitcoin chart really quick. I'm going to show you the range I think we're in. I'm also going to talk about the macro, as we always do. Although this bear market rally has lasted a lot longer than I expected, went a lot higher, we're going to take a look at what's going on with that and why I still believe there's going to be lower lows. You can believe what you want. Let me know what your comments or let me know in the comment section below. Let's get into the video. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's talk about it. All right, so looking at this as an impulsive wave, right? If you know anything about Elliott wave, impulse waves are in fives. So if we were to put a 5-wave structure on this, let's do that. So this being wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, 4, and 5, right? So we got our 5 waves down. Impulsive is followed by a corrective wave. This is the corrective wave here. Really choppy, taking a long time. Guys, we dropped over $50,000 in 364 days. It's been 390 days since we bottomed here, and we've only risen approximately 30,000, not even quite $30,000, and it took longer. That is correction. In my opinion, this is a corrective wave. And what would that look like? It would have to be an ABC structure. So if we were to look at this as an A, let's go to the high here, this being B, and then C up here. We could have higher to go. We've talked about that, getting to the 0.618. We'll talk about that in the next chart. But let's take a look at, see if it even did get up here to, I think it's around the 49 to 50,000 range, would still be a C wave followed by a 5-wave structure down. What would that look like? Maybe something like this, like we get a wave. We could be finished here, but even if we do go up higher, we'd be looking for a wave 1 down, wave 2 up, wave 3, 4, and 5. As you guys know, I think we are going to see lower lows. I still believe we could go as low between 3,500 and 9,700. I have not changed that in years. I still believe that to be true. We'll see what happens. I know traditional markets have hit all-time highs. I don't believe S&P has yet. So maybe once S&P gets its all-time high, then we can start coming down in the traditional markets. But either way, I still believe this is one huge bubble. Bitcoin bubble started popping here. The traditional markets bubble is popping, in my opinion, also. Biggest money grab in history. You can say, you know, you missed out on the gains going up. Well, we made a shitload of money coming down. And this, when it does come down, it raised up $30,000. I think the drop is going to be much more than $30,000, much more than $30,000 to the downside. And if you guys do trade, and you trade even on 2 times leverage, that's a lot bigger move than if you bought the bottom and rode it to the top. Because most of these people that made gains buying in here are going to hold that all the way back down into a loss. We see that over and over and over again in these markets. People think they're a genius, just like they did up here. If you remember, all the people that are saying we've bottomed are the same people that said we were going to 300,000, 100,000, $500,000 Bitcoin way up here. They bought way up here. I don't know how many times I heard them say I've went all in above $50,000, guys. Wake up, smell the coffee, pay attention to what's going on. If you guys are interested in trading, you can use my link down below. PrimeXBT, by far the best exchange out there, in my opinion. You can trade traditional markets, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything, all from one exchange. I'll leave a tutorial up top on how to place your orders, but here's the range I think that we're in. So the top of the range being around 44.8, bottom being around 40,200, right in that area. If one of these breaks, right, say we break that, I think we could go as high as 49.5 here. Would be a nice place to put in along. Make sure if you do, put your stop losses in just below, right? Same thing if we break the 40,002, put your stops in right above where it broke and ride that down to approximately 35,600. That is our 2 targets here if we break this range. Of course, we're going to break it. If and when we're going to break it is the question, right? But that's what I'm looking at there. Make sure you guys, they do help sponsor the channel. And by using my link, you do get up to a $7,000 bonus to use towards your margin and 25% off your trading fees. So let's take a look at another chart, right? This is the 4-day chart. We just did that so we could get our Fibonacci retracement in here. The Fibonacci retracement from the high to the low, the 0.618 to 0.65 is the golden pocket area, right? That's exactly where we hit back here in 2019. Remember, the halving was in 2020, right? We hit this top in 2023 as long as we don't go any higher. But either way, if we do get up to this area, and that is between 48.5 and 50,200, if we do hit that area, watch for a major rejection. And although this didn't go to a new lower low, I do believe this side is going to. We've talked about this over and over. It doesn't have to match perfectly, right? It's about market structure. I do believe you guys need to be extremely cautious and careful. If you're in huge gains, congratulations. As long as it don't go down, you'll be all right. But don't hold it into a loss if these breaks. And right now we're at the 0.5 fib. If we zoom in here, that's what we're playing on. If we can stay above that 42.2 range, then we're still have a good probability of getting up to the golden pocket, right? Which is at 48.5 to 50,200 range. But if we break below this and this starts becoming resistance at that 42.2, I would be extremely cautious to do anything long unless you break back above that. But if this does break and becomes resistance, our new support's going to be around 35.6, 35.8, which is a 0.382 fib. And then we may range in here for a while. So watch for these ranges. Be careful out there, guys. Here's another way to look at it. Looking at this as a rising, broadening wedge, right? If we were to get up here, maybe it would take all the way into February. Yeah, February-ish. If we were to bounce around in here for a while and then get one more spike up to that golden pocket zone, right? Watch this trend line, draw it if you don't have it. And if we come back down, break the bottom first, that would be around the 31.3, 31.4 range. Look for this measured move gets us down to about 10.4, although I think we will go much lower if this happens. I think there will be a huge capitulation. And this was our 4-hour chart. This was that golden pocket area right here that we had marked. And the bottom of this little wedge we had. Remember, we were watching this, and if we said if this held support on this top trend line, we could continue up to that 48.3, but we broke back below. So now this becomes resistance again. BNB, guys. BNB has definitely made a nice little spike here. Will it continue? I highly doubt it. I still think we're going to break the 202. Next target 153, then 69. All this is giving you a much better short position, in my opinion. We're also showing some major hidden bearish divergence right here. Lower highs in the RSI, higher highs in the price action. Also hitting resistance. Be careful there, guys. And XRP, same thing, guys. Pump and dump scam. Where would this turn around if it was going to? Same as I've been saying, this top trend line right here where it always wicks out to, 84 cents. If we get above that 85 range, possibly could be wrong about XRP, but I don't think so. I think this thing is dying out. That's what the chart pattern says. The white trend line, we've never opened and closed a weekly above it. Still, we've opened a candle above it, closed a candle above it, never opened and closed a weekly above it. Same thing, guys. We're just playing in them areas. I think we could go as low as between 4 cents and 26 cents for XRP. Love it or hate it. That's my view. Doesn't have to be yours. Make sure you do your own due diligence on anything. None of this is financial advice. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you leave your comments below. Smash that thumbs up. See you guys in the next one. I hope everybody had an awesome Christmas. Sorry, I meant to say that in the beginning. But anyways, I hope your Christmas was awesome. Spent time with family. And I hope your New Year's will be as well. Take it easy, guys. I'm out.